morning, and welcome back to Vibes and Frequencies Fully Present series. In this episode in the series, we're just going to have a present moment all morning together. So, right now, I'm in LA at my parents' house. So, let's go ahead and get started. The very first thing that we're going to do to have a fully present morning together is to release all ideas of what this even means. Release all energy of what you believe it feels like or what it should feel like to be fully present. Completely release all the ideas, all the perspectives, and don't worry about anything. What we're going to do is just release the resistance. Now, it's incredibly easy. Simply breathe in your belly, breathe in and feel all that resistance that you may feel right now. All of this is likely going to describe itself as being your ideas for what this day should look like, all of your plans, everything you need to do. Breathe it in and feel it all. Allow yourself to feel it. It's okay if you're stressed. It's okay if you feel resistance. Breathe it in and allow yourself to feel that. Let's do it. Ready? Oh yeah, I feel that resistance, baby. And then just breathe it out. So now that we've let go of our resistance, let's go ahead and just go about our morning together. So I'm gonna just follow my heart. I don't have a plan of what this day should look like, but we're just gonna bear witness to it happening. This is kind of what being present's all about. It's about letting go of the resistance of knowing where this video is going to go, or having nothing that I feel the need to say. Everything is perfect. It's good, there's no resistance necessary. We're just being here, We're just being together. It's as simple as that. And that's the energy. So, trying to close my parents' gate is sometimes a struggle. This is actually the yard that I grew up in, my parents' house. Let's actually go inside. I'll let you guys see my puppy Lightning. You're probably interacting with my mom, who's watching him right now while I film. And we got some dogs in there and stuff. Here we go. Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
How'd you sleep?
Talking me?
Yeah. I'm talking to you. All right, let's turn this around. It's okay, you don't have to be in it. I'm okay with that. All right, turning this around. So this is Lightning. Hey, buddy. Look how excited he is. This little this little guy. He's so cute. And these are the other dogs. This is Widget. He's a good dude. This is Mariposa. She's the old dog, but she's the boss of the house.
So these are like for bacon.
Right now it's almost Christmas time, so that's kind of the vibe. And this is the space. Very nice, very nice. That's me right there. What are you looking at me like that for? This is what happens when you bring the camera in the house without any warning. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going on a walk.
You don't have your dog though, right?
No, he's gonna stay here. It's cold. As soon as I walked into the kitchen, they were both like, that's my parents. But, it's understandable because not everybody wants to be on YouTube, So, it's interesting because I used to really dislike LA, I really hated being here. I'd get here and I'd just instantly start feeling like utter and complete crap. And it's funny because now I'm here. And I'm here. Because it's clear to me hard to explain. This is the funny thing about presence too. Once you feel like you got to start explaining it or trying to understand it or lead somebody to it or anything like this, it begins to dissolve almost instantly. The moment one might find themselves feeling responsible for the magic they're feeling, it is gone. You know, this magic I feel, this presence, it has nothing to do with me. It is a surrender. It's just the way it is. The moment I believe that it has something to do with me or something that I'm doing, for example, I'm feeling this way because of a specific crystal, I'm feeling this way because of a substance I took, right? These are examples from my own previous life of things that I would associate the way I felt with. I feel this way because of this crystal. I feel this way because of this drug. I feel this way because my videos are doing well and are successful. Boom. The magic dissolves. The moment you think that it has to do with anything, suddenly you're no longer present. I'm curious, are you walking with me? If you're walking with me, let me know below. And for anybody who is really truly here, it's funny. I was gonna say, hey, let me know below, what does it feel like to you? But I don't want to take your presence away from you or cause you to lose it by trying to define it. That's the joke. So in this series on vibes and frequencies, we're just being present together. If you saw the previous episode, you know, of course it had a different format. We just hung out in the van together. But this whole series is about nothing. That's presence. That's being. There's no meaning. There's no definitions. There's no direction. It's walking on a pathless path. It's walking forward with your eyes closed in the darkness, having had turned off the flashlight. You know? It's just being. There's this funny saying that I heard in the spiritual community before from ancient Sanskrits or something. And essentially everything everybody's been looking for is on the other side of a gateless gate. And the riddle is, who can walk through a gateless gate? No one can walk through a gateless gate. Right? Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Just feel it. No one can walk through a gateless gate. So perhaps the riddle is that you have to be nobody to make it through the gate. Or perhaps just let go of trying to go through the gate at all. Perhaps it's both. Perhaps it's neither. I don't know. Nobody knows for sure. But somebody who does know. Oh man, I'm not sure if you heard that, but just walking past the sidewalk of that person's driveway, the camera goes, "Hi, you are currently being recorded." Yes, I am. How did they know? The gift of presence is very simple. And for so long, I tried to understand. I tried to feel it. I would watch all these videos of these gurus talking about what being fully enlightened, present in the moment, right? I would read these books. I would do this research. I would watch people's videos, do all these techniques, breath work, meditation, all of this stuff. And the more I looked, the further away I got from it. It's really funny, you know? There's nothing to learn. There's nothing to research. There's nothing to understand. It's the opposite. Just let it go. Just be. You know, that's the energy. That's what it is. Recently on Vibes and Frequencies, we have an episode. And it's about life is good. Everything is perfect. I highly recommend checking out that video. I'll have it tagged below. If you scroll below and you don't see it, it's because I ended up posting this video first. There's something very special taking place. And I can feel it coming, you know. I'm going to be with my person very soon. And yet I feel her here now. You know, there's none of this separation. It's all right here. And it's a challenge, you know, to be perfectly honest with you guys. Something that I've been feeling is that it no longer makes sense to have a YouTube channel. Because I've got nothing to say anymore, you know. I just, I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say, you know. There's nothing to teach anybody. There's nothing to show. There's nothing to explain. All of these things inherently are just going to lead everybody further and further away from this magical space within them. And this is why the Fully Present series is my favorite. Because it's genuine. It's authentic. It's not guided by anything. It just is. You know? It's the energy. Something that has been spoken recently a few times is to not listen to any words, you know? Don't try to understand it. Which is funny because there's this thing about being human where that's all we want to do is understand and pick it apart. We want to wrap it up and take it home with us. But in the surrendering of wanting to even wrap it up in the first place or understand it or keep it, you know, what the funny thing is most of us have some kind of thing that ignites a present moment. Whether it be a passionate moment with a lover or just some kind of profound, godly, like just Zen space all of a sudden comes to you while you're sitting on top of a mountain or something. And it's so incredible. We're all feeling enlightened moments all of the time. We're all having them. But the moment you think you understand it, or you have some kind of realization about it, or you decide, I'm going to keep feeling this way forever, dissolves, disappears. Where did it go? It's always right here. Always. But the moment you start looking at what this is doing, well, now you've turned your attention to something else. And so we no longer recognize it as being here anymore. It's a very interesting phenomena. Very much so. Now, an interesting thing is that these enlightening moments, we all have them. I would personally recommend, from my own personal experience, to anybody who's still here having this present morning together, I would highly recommend dropping the pursuit of enlightenment. Just drop it. Throw it away. It's a bullshit fantasy. Just drop the pursuit of it. Enlightenment is not real. There are these moments that we experience profound bliss and presence in our life. Listen to those moments. Surrender to them. The more you surrender to these moments, the longer you spend in this energy without getting in the way of it, you'll find the longer it lingers. It's almost like the more you're in this state of stillness and presence, it says it's recording again. The longer you spend in this space and allow it to be with you, the more you can walk out of it and go back into your day-to-day life, for example, and feel it there and recognize it, because you've spent. It's hard to explain, but just drop the pursuit of enlightenment. Drop the pursuit of anything. Just be. It was always that simple. And perhaps that's why we decided to make it so complicated for ourselves. Man. I wasted so much of my life creating pain and suffering, believing that there was something outside of myself I was meant to reach for, or to get, or to understand, or to learn. If I wasn't always doing that, then I would have been here and present for all these things that took place in my life that I missed, because I was paying attention to a fantasy hallucination. So I couldn't see what was truly here in front of me. No matter where you are in the world, no matter what's happening, no matter what struggles you face today, let it go. Be there in it, but let go of the feeling that it needs to be anything other than what it is, because everything is perfect. It never needed us to change it in the first place. But to just be here in it, fully present. Thank you so much for sharing this present morning with me. Now we're going to be walking this way with the sun just beaming from behind. I really enjoyed this a lot. If you like this video, if you like videos like this, where it's less of me sitting there demonstrating something and more of just being and interacting with each other in this way and sharing energy and just allowing things to happen, let me know below. Seriously, I'll come back, I'll take a look at this video and I'll see, you know? At this point, to be perfectly honest with you, I don't know what to say anymore. There's nothing to say. Everything's good. Nobody needs my help. That's absolutely clear. Nobody needs help at all. Everybody's just perfect, you know? But here I am. Watching myself still making YouTube videos. What a comedy this is. So yeah, let me know below. I love you. And this energy, it doesn't matter what chaos is happening around you. It doesn't matter what happens at work today. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You are always here, You don't even have to remember that. The remembering of it and trying to remember it, again, will lead us further away. We're going to go ahead and end this video now. Thanks so much for being here. Once again, my name's Nathan. Make sure to like, drop a comment below, let me know what you think. If anybody felt anything really special in this video, I'd love to hear. And I'll see you for the next video. See ya.